I think it's safe to say that Capcom is no stranger when it comes to making banger titles. I've been playing their games basically since I had a controller in my hand. Starting off with Resident Evil 1. Been a fan ever since. And I think it's also safe to say that Capcom's about to have one of its strongest years in a long time in 2026. You got the return of Onimusha. You have Resident Evil 9 that everybody's drooling over. It looks good. But then you have a sleeper game. And I really feel like this is going to be a sleeper game with Pragmata. Now, if you're not familiar, that's what this video is about, by the way. Pragmata, I'm sure you saw the thumbnail. It's a new third-person action shooter sci-fi being published and developed by Capcom. It's being made in the RE engine. And if you're not familiar with that, that's the game or the engine that you see all of the new Resident Evils being made in, starting with 7. It was actually made, debuted with Resident Evil 7, which is still a smash hit to this day. But it doesn't stop with those games. You also have games like Devil May Cry, Monster Hunter Rise, Street Fighter 6, and all use that engine. So you kind of have an idea, if you've played any of those games, what the game's polish and overall feel will be, essentially. And that information goes hand in hand with what I want to share with you today, because we actually got new gameplay for Pragmata. A whole new trailer, basically, showing a little bit more. There's no one talking during it, so basically what I wanted to do was go over the video and share my insights with it. Play on words, insight. Haha. And honestly, just kind of analyze and see if there's anything new that I didn't see that maybe I could deduce, or we can kind of pick apart the information about. I'm really excited for that game. So with that all being said, with that long intro, let's go ahead and get to the video. If you guys like these style of videos, be sure to subscribe. It helps out a ton. I really appreciate it. Helps the channel out a ton. This is new for me. Full disclosure. If you can't tell with me tripping over my words, but doing my best to do single takes and be as authentic as possible with you guys. It's kind of like a segment I'm starting. I'm calling it Real Reactions because in a world of overreactions, it's kind of polarizing and numbing, and I'm just tired of rolling my eyes. So if you like Real Reactions, subscribe here. I'm pretty chill most days. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Let's go ahead and get to the video.
The shelter. Looks like we got some backup power here.
Now, this is something we didn't get to see.
Upgrade our stuff.
Worth a shot.
Is this like a... It's like a HUD or something like that. Not a HUD, but a hub. Where you can hang out.
We got
the animation for her to get upgrades. Fighting into a... Okay, hold on. So here's the hacking mechanic that we are all familiar with probably at this point.
Crap. Jump, Q.
This freaking thing is tough as hell.
Okay.
We can use this to hit harder
I got to fight this enemy.
faster.
They're very slow, but they're strong.
We did it!
Multi-hacking. Okay, so that's big. That's actually really big, and I'll tell you why here in a second.
Leave it to me. I got him.
Not bad. Leave the shooting to me.
Wow, what a quality of life. Let's actually watch this whole trailer first, and then
Guess it's
go
my
back and
turn.
pick it apart. Charge Piercer. I don't think we got to use that weapon.
Right back at ya.
Good job, kid. Now it's my turn.
That's cool. Is that like a sniper rifle? And she got to throw that missile back at him. Slingshot of that.
Move, Q.
Get some.
Hacking.
You're going down.
Oh, it's a decoy. Expand your arsenal. Variations of
Look
hacking and...
Take that.
Q.
Right on. How you like this?
Got it.
I'm gonna need to see that again. I don't know if I fully understood what I just saw there. Got to use this gun right here. That's sweet. Just locks them up for a little bit. Flashbang. Okay. Yeah, so I saw a couple new things there.
Diana.
Oh, hold on.
Diana?
Yeah? What?
See the spot? You think we can get here in one piece?
Yeah, we'll go, and if you don't get hurt, that means it's safe. Let's go.
I love that dynamic between those two.
Sounds like a plan.
It's so fucking, it's adorable. We need more things that are kind of adorable, all right? All right, hold
now,
on.
maybe we can upgrade our stuff.
So let's break
Worth the
this
shot.
down. We're in a hub right here. Pause. Let's read. A hacking node that disrupts enemy and internal systems, temporarily increasing damage dealt to them. Okay, so decode. I did get to experience this one when I played at Gamescom, all right? So what happens is, let's go ahead and mute this and we'll play, and we'll pause when we get to see it. So what happens is you'll initiate the hack, okay? And if you have this node, it will pop up in the blocks here. Okay, so now we have the blocks. You'll have your starting point, which is the top left. I don't know if the starting points ever change. I think it's just the top left. And your goal is to make it to the green. Now, you could just beeline right to the green if you wanted to, and it will complete the hack, but every blue node you hit on the way through to the green one is more damage you'll be able to do to the other enemy, all right? It might increase time, too. I'm actually not 100% sure on that. I have to go back and check my footage. I'm gonna do that in post of the edit of this video just to overlay it, just so I get the best information for you guys. But off the top of the head, I do not remember. But if you unlock other nodes, you could pass through those as well. And this one has the decode node, which what did it say? I just clicked on it a second ago. Extra damage, is that what it said? Hold on, let's be sure. Let's get the information right. Yeah, temporarily increasing damage dealt to them. Okay. Yeah, passing through multiple nodes. Awesome. And you could level these up too. That's cool. It just gives you more stuff to do. And if you look up, you can see the tabs too. You got your weapons, hacking, and attachments. I'd be curious to see what attachments they're going to be. So that's how hacking works. But we also saw something really cool that I want to share with all of you. Also, you see this like red or not red, but it's like gray and it has an exclamation point. I think those are like obstacles that you can't pass through. When I fought the boss before, he had some red ones that you couldn't pass through. So it was like little hurdles you had to get through as well. But okay, so now we're here with the hack multiple enemies at once. Now here's the other thing too we got to think about. There's a 2 right here, right at the top right of that box. These are usable. Hold on, get rid of this overlay. You could run out of these nodes. So that's leading me to believe that you could choose to pass through these or not. And if you pass through it, you're going to use it and it reduces how many you have in your inventory. Like this is a perishable, usable item. Something else to consider. Like, is it worth using that node in the heat of the moment while you're fighting these, enemies? You don't want to pass through a multiple node code, whatever, when there's one enemy on the battlefield. It makes me wonder if you have to equip these or they just show up. More questions. I feel like this trailer was perfectly made to create questions. So, but that was something that someone came up in one of my comment sections when I did a short form video for this game was, oh man, I get tired of hacking every single enemy. It feels like they already had that solved, but I love that we didn't know about that node already. But yeah, that's really freaking cool. I enjoy seeing that. It seems like they have the answer, and it makes me wonder what other nodes there are going to be. So, like I said before, the charge piercer, this rifle right here, I didn't get to use that. I got to use the shotgun, the pistol, and the net gun. But we noticed here that she just like grabbed a missile out of the air and threw it back. And I want to know what the button was that she pushed to do that. Like, what was the input, Okay, I'm going to try and not make a habit of this, but I had a question during editing this video where the robot or your android companion catches this missile and she sends it flying back at the enemy. And it was funny because as I was editing it, it pops up so briefly, but it's so cool. I completely forgot that this was a thing because I only got to use this on a door. It was very, very brief. So I'm actually going to put this on, how do I slow this thing down? I have it, okay, hold on. Sleep, no, not sleep timer. No. Where's speed at? Playback. We'll do 0.25. That should work. And maybe right here. Oh, she did it already. Hold on. Right there. This is another hacking kind of mini game, sort of. And it looks like it's a pretty simple one, but with a missile, it makes sense because you have such little time before it hits you. But as you can see here, and I'm not 100% on this because I only did it on a door, like I said, but you have the 3 that are blue, and there's a button on the controller you push, and it pulls up another kind of like a HUD, another small HUD. And you have this tiny code to do. I think all you got to do is push the X button or something like that to complete the lock or complete the hack. And as you see here, boom, complete, and it goes away, and then it goes into the regular hack, but now that missile has been redirected to that enemy. So another tiny little, a tiny little touch to consider that I think just makes the game a little bit deeper, but there's that. Okay, anyways, back to regular Todd reacting to the other thing. No more cuts. No more cuts. But it's like having a little backpack of extra abilities with that android, which is really fun. Okay, so decoy grenade, decoy generator. And we saw some kind of upgrade with this a second ago, and I'm kind of curious what he did. So he's obviously swinging, and the decoy is not doing anything except for standing there. Expand your arsenal, unleash the strategic variation of hacking and action. So there's the decoy. He did the triple hack. Oh, okay. I thought he did something other special ability there, but no, he just decoyed, triple hacked, because it probably has a range to it. So that's good to know. The triple hack, how far it reaches or something like that, because you can see that little yellow line in between both of them. And then that was the net gun that you shoot down, and if it hits the enemy at their feet, then hold on, let's get this bright ass light off my face. But if it hits hits their feet, they're in the bubble. When it goes off, then they will be locked in place. So, but yeah, this was a really good little action trailer, kind of remind people that this game is here, but also showing a little bit more enemy variation. Because I only got to fight 3 enemies and a boss. There was at least 2 different flying type of enemies in here that I haven't seen before. But yeah, so Pragmata, I think this game's going to be a lot better than people are giving it for. Because if you go in the comment sections for a lot of this game, you'll see some hype for it. But you got a lot of people that are skeptical towards it. And it's fine because it's brand new. But I think as far as closing thoughts go, because this video is not going to run terribly long. But as far as closing thoughts go about Pragmata, I am happy when I see something new. All day, every day. It's fun to get more of the same, God of War Ragnarok. Everyone loved God of War when he first went to the Norse mythology. People were happy when they got more, Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, right? More of the same isn't bad. But we don't get a whole lot of new, guys. We don't get a whole lot of brand new. At least in the AAA scene. But people like to cut and paste, Look at Ubisoft with Assassin's Creed. That's their flagship. They'll never really steer away from it. Call of Duty, cut and paste every year. Resident Evil 9. Honestly, guys, when I played Onimusha, I was like, this is dope. Reminded me a lot of Ghost of Tsushima. It's not the same. It just reminded me of it. So I was like, cool, another sword fighting game. That's fine. This is dope. It was cool. I played Pragmata right after that. Blown away. I was like, whoa. So new, so refreshing. Look at this mechanic. It's so fun. But I was super stoked because I'm a massive Resident Evil fan. And I go in there and I play the demo that everyone got to see, where the that demon thing chases you, the monstrosity thing. And afterwards, I was just like, heck yeah, dude. More Resident Evil, you know? More of the same. You know, it's newish. It's a new story, but more of the same. So I told the Capcom people at the booth, and they said that it was almost unanimous that everybody who came out of that room after playing those 3 games said the same thing. They did not know what to expect with Pragmata, and they loved it. It blew them away. Dude, I cannot wait to play this game some more. I am enamored. I think enamored is the word. I should look that up. We should learn that word together. But before I yap too long, which I have been yapping for a while, if you guys have questions about this game, maybe something I missed on, or maybe something that I might have known it, but I forgot to say it, because obviously this is all single take, drop it down in the comments. Let's chat about Pragmata. Let's create some hype. Let's show Capcom we're excited for this. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe you guys will have to wait until it's been out for 6 months for all the people to get their hands on it and share the reviews and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be a sleeper hit. It's gonna be. I just want it to have like 20-hour story, good weapon diversity, good enemy diversity. The boss I got to fight was so much fun. I'll throw a little bit of that footage up so that way you can see it in post when I edit this video here in a little bit. I just want just fun. More of what I got, which was only about 30 minutes. So, but yeah, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you. Pragmata, new gameplay. Let me know what you guys think. If this is the first time seeing the game, first time hearing about it, let me know in the comments. If you're excited about it, let me know. If you are not excited about it, I guess you can let me know that too. We'll do another one of these videos again very soon. Got lots of gaming news coming out soon. Xbox just announced that the Xbox ROG Ally is going to be $1,000. If there's a video on that, we'll chat about it, because I've gotten to play with that thing too. So anyways, guys, have a good day. Have a good Saturday. I'm uploading this tomorrow, so it's going to be Saturday. I'm shooting it on Friday. So happy Saturday. Have a safe weekend. Tell your family you love them. Whatever it is, keep it in sight. Got to do the tagline. Like, follow, sub. Peace.